Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm extremely humble that when we put up the poll on Instagram, instead of many of you who actually want to see me dancing, many of you actually chose to hear how I started Blessed Brothers. So thank you so much. I started when I was 18 years old, working for my uncle, who back then was doing bedding business, and that's actually when I first started out my job, and I got to know Priscilla back then. When you're in the bedding business, you keep magazines sprouted all over the place, and I used to find myself reading these furniture magazines and be like, wow, because all you see are houses by the sea and houses in the middle of like nowhere, and it's beautifully decorated with gorgeous sofas, amazing bed frames, lovely dining tables. And I found myself actually spending more time reading these magazines when I'm there rather than working. And I can read the same magazine over and over again. I can go out there, and back then I wasn't really earning much, but these magazines were really expensive, so I actually ended up buying these magazines for the sake of like getting ideas and stuff. And that was when I realized that furniture is my passion. I was in that company for 7 years, left the bedding business to completely join something different. It's nothing related to furniture, just wanted to gain more exposure. I spent 8 years in that company. During that time, I met the most amazing person, got married to her, had 2 amazing kids. While working with that company for 6 years, I got married, I had 2 kids. My wife was super supportive, but I always knew I wanted to have my own business. I always wanted to start something, and I knew I wanted to do, with the furniture line. But it's just too scary because you've got mortgage, and you always wonder how you're going to pay the mortgage. You've got 2 kids, you have to feed them, and things are expensive in Singapore. And every time I think about it, then it just goes down. So I never really had the courage. But my wife actually supported me and said that go get it done. So my wife had a corporate job back then. She gave me the confidence, and she said that it's okay, go out, you either make it, or if anything happens, you go back into the corporate world, but you need to follow your passion. So I was very grateful that she supported me the entire way. So I left my corporate job, alright, and she continued. She was still working day and night just to ensure that there's enough for us to cover our mortgage, food on the table, and I could follow my passion, which I did until today. I'm very grateful for that. When I first started out furniture business, we were in a little room. We were in a little room that was less than 300 square feet. We had 3 or 4 models of Chesterfield style sofas, and the person who I reached out to come and join me was Priscilla. So I knew Priscilla back then, right? And when I left that business to go in the corporate world, we of course did stay in touch. Why would someone leave their position, their comfortable position, to come back and join me in a startup environment in a little showroom with 3 or 4 type of sofas to sell? And for that, I'm very grateful to Priscilla. Many of you have come here, you've met her. She's a lovely lady. She's like a mother-like figure to me, and is a standing pillar of Blessed Brothers today. I was very grateful for Priscilla when she joined, and I was so happy. And there were days where literally we would have no sale. Like, we would sit down in that 300 square feet showroom, look at each other, laugh about the old good times, and she would never once complain to me that, this is not going well or what. And she stood by me because I had faith in myself, I had faith in the business, she had faith in me. That's really important, that the people you work with really have faith in you, that they carry you to the top. And I'm so grateful. And it just eventually, just as months went by, the word of mouth got there. We started to get the crowd came in, we were getting busier and busier, and from a 300 square feet we moved into 600, and my wife was like telling me, go, you need to expand a little bit more, and that's what we did. We started expanding a little bit by bit. We started hiring. And I sat down with my wife and we went through a few resumes. My wife said that, we agreed that we should give jobs to the people who really needed it. Forget the resumes, forget like what their experience were, those who really needed jobs. Let's give it to them. And that's how we started our hiring process as well. And it grew. And things worked out well because we were honest to our clients. For me, customer service is key. So that's what we prioritize ourselves on. And we went all out there. And as time went on, we moved from 400 to 800, 800 to 1,002, 1,002 today we're at 2,600 square feet showroom. My wife has left her job because we were growing and I really needed help. So we both took the plunge and we're here at Blessed Brothers, creating a whole different experience. We've got an amazing team of people, we've got amazing staff that I consider family that has worked well, and that's where we are today. One thing about Blessed Brothers when we started off, when we were back then in our 300 square feet showroom, was our philosophy was to give back to society, give back to the less privileged, the less fortunate. That was something that I've always been doing and always encourage my staff. I'm going to teach my kids to do that as well. So back then we would do what we can to help the less fortunate. And now, even though we've grown, we still do that, but slightly more on a larger scale, because for us, giving back to society is very, very important. It's one of the basic fundamentals of our business. I mean, when you grow, you want to give back and raise the others to grow with you as well, right? You just got to help out, and helping out is really important, and that's just another fundamental of Blessed Brothers. Even if you are planning to start your own business, is the positive mindset. Even whatever you doubt, you just got to be positive. You got to surround yourself with positive friends, family members. I've had some people telling me that the moment I said, I want to start my own business, they were like, the market's bad. Are you sure you want to do it? No, you need the right group. Positivity, positive mindset is really, really important. There's a lot of things that people don't see, which we don't share. For me and my wife, we're always up till 1, 2 in the morning, trying to strategize the business. And for us, it's always in constant communication with suppliers, trying to get the right products, even right down to the detail of choosing the right material, be it fabric or leather, the right fillings for the cushions. These are really, really important aspects of like buying a furniture. So we spend a lot of time. I on average go to sleep at 2:30 in the morning and wake up at like 7:38 because my kids are screaming around. And my wife and I kind of take turns dropping them off to school, so we still try to get that part in. It's tiring, but it's all worth it when we know we are giving back something that's value for money. Every dollar spent, there's no regret. The one very important question that we get asked a lot of time is, why are we called Blessed Brothers? I have 2 amazing boys. For me, family is really important, and my 2 boys are amazing. They're best of friends. They love each other. They call themselves like, he's my brother, and we as a family, we're so blessed to have them. And that's how Blessed Brothers came about. Yeah, there you go. So once again, guys, thank you very much. I'm really humbled that you guys wanted to hear our story. Thank you so much. If there's any more content you want us to share with you, please feel free. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be any Blessed Brothers. Thank you, guys.